Hey, it's JL, the anti-guru. And I got a little theme music today. Got a little Bruno Mars for Facebook. I don't own this music. I'm just going to play a little short clip while we're getting started. If you're coming on live, appreciate you coming on live. Bro, Cousin Jay, we got a little Bruno Mars going today, but we're going to talk about the perfect day formula. Let me turn this music off. All right. So as promised, we're going to talk about this book that I've been reading, or I've read it. I'm going to reread it again, but let me show it to you. It's called The Perfect Day Formula by Craig Ballantyne. If you're an entrepreneur or if you're just somebody who's trying to improve their life, this is a great book to get you started on that. But as I talked about, yeah, let's do this. So as I talked about before, Sharon, appreciate you coming on. We're talking in this book, Craig Ballantyne talks about the 3 C's. And the 3 C's are control, conquer, and concentrate. Now I'm going to break this up into a couple of lives. So I'm going to just go on talk about control today. And then probably on Monday, we'll do conquer, and then we'll do concentrate. But again, I encourage you to pick up this book. And I'm going to leave a link in the comments where you can go pick it up on Amazon. If you're not a reader and you don't want to get the book, you can get it in the audio as well. Robin, appreciate you coming on. How you doing? I hope Steve is doing well. We're going to continue to pray for him. But let's jump right into it, because the thing about controlling your day is that, the rituals that you have are powerful, and if you harness them for good and create habits to control your day, the right rituals, the right routines, they make for right actions, and those right actions come automatically, no matter how chaotic your day is being. So one of the things that you can control is you can control what time you get up in the morning, and this is very, very important, because how you start your day can always set the tone for how the rest of your day is going to go, So if you can control the time that you wake up, and here's the thing, you're in control of every part of your life. You can control what time you get up. You can control the habits that you do to start the day. You can the temptations that enter into your life, and you even control the belief you have in yourself. Now, and the main thing is, what we're talking about is controlling your behavior, guys. Because here's the most important thing I want to impress upon you. Your success is your personal responsibility. It's nobody else's responsibility but your own. I'll put an update. Okay, I'll go check that out. But let me get back. Oh, lost my train of thought. Because Robin's one of my high school classmates. Her boyfriend is having some serious health problems, and we want to continue to pray for Steve and hope that he recovers. But what it was, your personal responsibility. I've been one of those people in the past. I used to blame everybody for my lack of success. It was this person's fault, or it was the fact that I had a criminal record, or it was the fact that nobody gave me an opportunity, and I was always, and at one time I was a prime candidate to become a Muslim, because I was always that pro-black, pro-down black nationalist guy, power to the people. And I used to think the white man's just keeping me down. Well, that's not true, guys. Even in this fractured country that we live in, the United States is one of the best places to live. I talked about in my previous live about capitalism. Capitalism allows almost anyone to become a success if they're willing to take action. And my motto about taking action. So here's the exercise that, because I'm going to give you this stuff, but I got an exercise that I want you to try for at least 30 days. And like I said, the most important ritual in your life is the time you choose to get out of bed. And it's the best decision that you can make. So what my exercise for you is to start out just getting up 15 minutes early. And don't be one of those people. Don't lay in the bed because it's nice and warm and it feels good. And you just, oh, it's so, because I've done that. I've been laying in bed, wake up, I'm like, oh, man, this bed feels so good. But, you know, I'm resisting that because you know what? Average people do that. And I'm declaring that I'm not average, that I'm going to be exceptional. I'm going to be above average so that I can create the success in my life that I want. Now let's talk about success, because success can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But I'm going to give you my definition of success. My definition of success is the beneficial footprint that I leave on society. How many lives have I changed? How many people have gotten better just by being around me? Not that I'm this great end all be all. And let me stop right there, because I just watched another one of my contemporaries, another entrepreneur, another marketer. Her name is Christine Wes. She had a great live this morning. I see that because, and I'm a Pisces too, Christine. We're in the same vibe, you know, because your live was very, very similar to the live that I'm doing right now. And I'm not trying to bite off of you, but just wanting to, what the heck is that? I'm just wanting to give honor to whom honor is due and credit to whose credit is due. So this vibe is going off, and we're all, even my man Jay, who's on here with me right now. Appreciate you, brother, cousin. You know, it looks like we're all in the same vibe about getting people to change the way they think so that they can change their outcome. Yeah. So that's pretty much all that I have for you today. Oh, look, and I'm drinking. I'm on this health kick right now. I don't know if you can see that. This is a special cup that my daughter made for me years ago. And I've got some lemon ginger tea with honey in it. So wait a minute, let me take a sip of this. Oh yeah, that is really good. And it's especially good because my little girl made that for me. But remember, let's go over this. How do you control your day? Remember that you have routines and rituals that you've instituted in your life. And it's not that you can't change, because there's no such word as can't. When you say can't, what you're actually saying is I won't change. Because I'm going to quote a scripture. What was it? I'm about to mess it up. Maybe I don't need to do that. But there's no such word. Yeah, here it is. We all know it. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It doesn't say I can do all things but this, or I can do all things but that. It says you can do all things. But it boils down to the decisions that you're willing to make, the sacrifices that you're willing to make for your success, whether you're an entrepreneur, a marketer, or even if you're working a job and you want to create more success in your life, in your job. So again, the goal, the mission, the activity is to get up just 15 minutes early and work on the first priority that you have in your life. Now, if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, I'm sure there are things that you need to get done. And if you'd be surprised, you know, Craig Ballantyne, he actually gets up at 4 a.m. because let me read you his routine. And then I'm going to end it right there because this is his daily routine. He says he gets up at 4 a.m. to start his first writing session. At 6:30 a.m., he does meditation, walk the dog, have breakfast. At 8 a.m., he has his second writing session because he writes for he's a fitness guy. He writes for different fitness magazines. At 10:30, his Early to Rise team meeting. Early to Rise is one of his projects. At 11 a.m., exercise. He does that 4 days a week. 12, he does reading, and he has his lunch. At 2 p.m., he takes phone calls and checks his emails. Now, notice he hadn't even made a phone call or checked his email until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then at 4 p.m., he walks the dog again. He does some big thinking. And then here's another thing. I'm glad I looked at this. Gratitude journaling. To keep your mind frame in the right perspective, you have to have gratitude. And if you write it down, there's something real about that. At 5 o'clock, he does more reading. He has dinner. And then he has his family and his social time. And then he's in bed by 8 p.m. Now, I know a lot of you are not going to bed at 8 o'clock because that's when primetime TV's on. And you're sitting there watching television. And 9 times out, man, I just noticed that. Look over there. There's a reflection. Can I point over there? There's a reflection of my computer on the screen. I just noticed that. But at 8 o'clock, you're watching most of the time garbage television, stuff that doesn't even make you smarter. I stopped watching television in 2009. I get most of my content on the internet, whether it's through YouTube or Google Prime videos. I watch a lot of documentaries because I want to make my brain bigger. Because the more I have in here, the more I can offer back. And that's the thing. I definitely believe my success is tied to the people that I help and serve. And also to quoting Christine, you know, we are living a global community. Everybody, everything that everybody does has some effect in some way, shape, form, or fashion. All right, that's all that I got for you guys today. Remember my motto: the shortest distance between your dreams and reality is called action. So take some action today. Remember, if you've gotten value from this, please love, share, make a comment, let me know. Or if I'm bad, tell me I'm bad. I'm going to leave a link to get that Perfect Day Formula book in the description. Love, peace, and hair grease.